Well, I always knew that it was one of the best products around, and that is Wild Ride Baking Company. And Sarah Chisholm is here with us because you have been named one of the best products in the Best of Phoenix, right?
Yeah, we're #1.
Okay, it's hot out.
Yeah.
Last thing some people want to do is get in there and cook a lot in the kitchen. So
Yes.
we're going to be having some fun here by making an easy layered cake, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think especially when it's so hot, like ditch the buttercream and let's make an ice cream cake.
I love it.
Like let's have some fun and make ice cream cake.
Okay, let's start. Let's get going.
So I went for like classic vanilla for this, but know that you could use any of our cake mixes. If you're a chocolate person, use the chocolate cake. But we're gonna do a summer berry ice cream cake.
Okay.
So what I did, can you hand me that?
I can hand you this right here. This is one that's a round cake, and this pan is very important to use when you do that. So
you're right. It's a springform pan. It's going to make the assembly and like taking everything out a lot easier. So I've lined this pan with plastic wrap. So after I baked it, I took the cake out and just let it, chill. And now we're ready to assemble our ice cream cake.
How long do you let it chill for?
So I let this chill for a couple hours, but you want to make sure it's not warm to your touch, like it's room temperature, especially if you're going to put cool ice cream in it.
Okay, and then we got that done, and this is the hardest part that I don't know how to do, and that's cutting it in half.
Cutting it in half.
Okay, so.
Well, it's really not that hard, but the trick is to keep your knife parallel to the counter. So it gets crooked when your knife gets crooked.
Exactly.
Right? So if you have your knife parallel to the counter and you just keep it that way and start rotating
and
whatever it's on.
I got one of those rotating things.
You could use a turntable. You can use like a totally standard like plate,
way of doing it.
Whatever.
And that's it. And so that's
then
the way
you're
it
just going to cut all the way through. And then it's going to be really delicious and we're going to eat it.
There it is. That's it. So now we cut through. Okay. And so what I get kind of frustrated is that, well, no, let's continue on. You continue on as we take that part, and where are we going to put that part?
It's going to go into the bottom,
okay.
of the pan.
Oh, see, I never thought about this of actually doing it that way. I usually do it here on the...
Which you can, but especially for ice cream cakes, we need it to like settle up. It's going to go in the freezer overnight, so like use the pan. It's your tool.
All right, and so my other problem is too is that sometimes my cake looks a little lopsided, but you said you're going to show me how to fix that because it's not what I thought it was.
No,
I thought it was cutting it across. I'd go cutting, and all of a sudden I have all these pieces over here, and I would have no cake.
I mean, those are great snacks, right?
Yes.
But that's not really what we're going to do here.
Okay, all right, here we go.
So I like to do an assortment, especially when you're like slicing this cake.
Okay.
You get to see all of the really beautiful things.
All right.
Ooh, will you take the top off of this
Yes, I'll do that one. This one right here.
So I chose vanilla, strawberry, and raspberry sorbet. Get what you're into, you know what I mean?
Okay.
And you can see that these are a little melted, but I like that. It's going to make it easier to handle and easier to spread out.
Got it. So we're putting them there, we're spreading, we put them all in there, is that what we do?
Yeah, but you see how I'm kind of doing like a patchwork?
Yeah.
So it's like strawberry and then vanilla and then the sorbet will go in. So when you slice this cake,
you got all the different
it's gonna look really cool.
All right. And so the object is to pretty much let it melt a little bit. You don't want hard ice cream in there, right?
These have been out for about 10 minutes. Or, in this Arizona heat, it probably goes a lot faster.
Like 30 seconds outside as you're doing that.
Right?
Okay.
But we're just assembling it. One of my favorite things to do is just take the top of that.
Okay. Let you do that. Grab it.
And I'm gonna, you can just leave it, but I'm gonna flip it.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use the pressure of the cake
to
set everything in.
I love it. Okay. All right, so now how long do we let that set? What goes on there?
At least a couple of hours, like 2 to 3 hours, but I have one that I made yesterday, and through magic of TV.
We bring it out.
Yes.
And do I still need this stuff or no?
No, we're done.
We're done with that. All right, so let's put this down here.
Okay, great.
All right, let's get to our next thing.
Okay, so this is what's so nice about a springform pan. It takes everything out quite easily.
All right, they're giving us a minute. You don't understand. This is Sarah.
We're making
this
cakes.
is Sarah.
So it's nice and frozen, so it's easy to pick up.
All right.
I'm gonna take all that plastic wrap I used off so we can just have a beautiful display.
Oh, I'm making this weekend.
Right?
I gotta make this. This is awesome. Okay. Then
Now
where do we get
dollop
this?
some whipped cream on top.
All right, and this is whipped cream?
Yeah, go to town. Just go crazy.
Just put it on. How much do we put on there?
I mean, I know you. You like a lot. Go for it.
Just throw it like that, or do I want to? What am I gonna do?
No, I love it.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna come in with a spatula.
So,
smooth.
as you're spooning, I got to mention to people that you do have to follow her on social media because she gives all these great tips in this amazing, just like calm and cool voice, and she's not yelling at you or anything like that, which is so important. So,
Yeah,
there
I mean,
you go.
I share all of like my my experience and like my favorite tips online and also on our Instagram.
And is that it? That's all we had to do right there?
Yeah, are we gonna get to
Oh
eat
my
it?
gosh! I thought there was a lot more. Wait, we forgot the sprinkles, didn't we? You
Go
can't
for
forget
it.
about the sprinkles.
Do the sprinkles.
You don't understand. Like she has these own sprinkles there, and so let me just.
Oh my God, it looks
Look
really
at that.
good.
Let me just. Right. We gotta sprinkle it up.
Oh, Brad, it looks better.
There
You're
we
so
go.
right. We needed the sprinkles.
There, see now, look how colorful that is, and look how. Listen, I'm driving her crazy right now because they're going everywhere. You have to understand. She
No,
keeps a
I
nice
love
clean
it.
kitchen. All right, we're wrapping it up here. I can't wait. I'm going to taste this. As I'm tasting this, where can they find about, of course, Wild Rye and all the different things that you have going on?
So go to wildryebaking.com and you can find us on Instagram at wildryebaking.
Oh my gosh! Again, awesome. Love it. Love it. Oh my
And
gosh,
perfect
this is
for summer, right?
Oh my goodness, so delicious.
Okay, I'm
Let me
getting a
do this.
slice.
Oh yeah, you gotta get yourself some. Let me help you out.
Thanks, Brad.